Every single NFL season, all 32 teams and especially quarterbacks have high hopes for the NFL season. For the small amount that exceed those, others can even disappoint the low hopes.
Andy Dalton is the new starting quarterback in Carolina. If you saw Bryce Young the first week of the season with Dave Canales on the bench, he looked like a broken quarterback.
And Young is throwing on first down. To the ground, ruled an interception by Will Harris.
Pressure again, Parsons again. Young in trouble, stays alive. Now he dropped the football.
The case for Bryce Young's early benching was pretty obvious. He looked like a complete high school level quarterback, constantly not making correct reads and throws, taking sacks. Some even looked at his size as the reason he was performing so poorly. Early throughout his career, wins were so minimal and interceptions were so plentiful.
Bryce Young has got time here, and he throws, and it's intercepted. It's Deron Bland again. Bland looking for another pick six, and he's got.
In 2023, the Carolina Panthers with Bryce Young under center managed a terrible 2-15 record. Of course, they didn't even have their own draft pick to take an elite level talent out of college. They traded their own draft pick this season to acquire Bryce Young, while also giving up the best receiver on their team, DJ Moore.
Panthers have been searching for the last several years for their franchise quarterback, and they now have the first opportunity in the draft to take one. Sources say the Carolina Panthers are moving all the way from number 9 to the number 1 overall selection, trading with the Chicago Bears for the right.
Yeah, that trade did not work out. Bryce Young looked terrible in his rookie season, and another rookie quarterback by the name of CJ Stroud led his team to a playoff win and an Offensive Rookie of the Year award. Many people, especially on social media, were ready to see Bryce Young go. If you look up Bryce Young on YouTube, a lot of negative videos are sure to pop up. I mean, how couldn't they?
I made a lot of content on this dude. You could say I'm milking it or it's running dry at this point. It probably is, because people are probably getting sick and a bit tired of hearing me rave and rant about how much of a scrub this kid is. But Bryce Young is garbage. He is a glorified high school quarterback who has no arm strength and has no ability to read coverage and has no pocket presence.
Just a couple weeks ago, Bryce Young was thrown to the trash by the Carolina Panthers organization and benched for the veteran Andy Dalton. He was looked at as one of the biggest busts in history due to the DJ Moore trade with the Chicago Bears. As you can see, the media, and especially fans, were not feeling Bryce Young, and up to this point, they had no reason to. Coming into this 2024 season, he eventually got the starting job back from Andy Dalton, and he didn't disappoint.
Fake the handoff. Young floats it. Open man. Thielen. Green grass in front of him. Adam Thielen. Big gain on the catch and run for Carolina.
Bryce Young would lead his Panthers against one of the best defenses in the NFL, the 9-1 Kansas City Chiefs. This was his moment.
118 yards in this first half. Young out of the pocket. He will throw it off his back foot. Floats it upstairs. Going up to get it is Sanders.
Throughout the first half, Bryce Young looked to show improvements, but the number one defense of the Kansas City Chiefs still was breathing down his neck, making everything as difficult as possible.
Moore, 4 catches, 63 yards. Young, off his back foot, delivers it on the sideline. Young on the give. No, the fake, the throw, touchdown! Zips it in there to Moore.
Broken quarterback.
Remember, guys, Bryce Young is a broken quarterback. He's a bust. He's terrible.
Have to run a play, and they will. Young on 4th down. Open. Thielen complete. First down. Panthers. Young steps up, launches, end zone, incomplete.
You might go with your power and tuba.
Hubbard pounds it in there. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 points.
Of course, even with how well of a game Bryce Young played, it still was way too much time for Patrick Mahomes and the back-to-back Super Bowl champions, who eventually kicked the game winner. Bryce Young finished with over 250 yards and a touchdown. The offense the past couple weeks has turned some eyes towards him and the team. Now the question raises, are we just too harsh on these young quarterbacks?
Credit where it's due. Shout out to Bryce Young. Shout out to Bryce Young. We're going to update the Bryceometer for the first time in a long time.
Bryce Young's stat line looks like the best of his professional football career. 560 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 turnover. That record, he is also 2-1 with wins over the Giants and Saints. His benching probably saved his career. Learning under Andy Dalton might have helped him tremendously.
Both quarterbacks, I don't know if it's early season. Hubbard remains the back. That's Jonathan Mingo.
What do you think of Bryce Young's overall performance? Do you need more? Are you sold? Do you not even care because the Panthers will always be a basement dweller in the NFC? Let me know in the comments down below. If you appreciate the content, leave a like, subscribe, or both. It's deeply appreciated. Thank you.
He looked like a broken quarterback. His